The chilly weather did not fade out the pomp and color at Uhuru Park. The grounds were painted with anticipation of many low-income earning Kenyans for a wage increase on these Labour Day celebrations.
After consultation with key stakeholders, I have directed that the minimum wage be increased by 18%. In addition, we have increased the non-taxable bonuses and overtime to Kenya shillings 100,000.
The goodies in the president's speech fell below the workers' expectation of 22%. However, the directive is an uncomfortable declaration to employers who now have to figure out how to balance higher wage bills in a challenging economy. This may result in, among other things, companies firing workers or passing on the higher cost of production to buyers, meaning you have to pay more for goods and services. These rising costs of doing business are in addition to already lost value due to industrial unrest.
Your Excellency, we all know that last year saw a lot of tension in the labour market with many strikes, particularly those in essential services. We lost about 380,000 man-hours as a result of strikes in the universities from the doctors and 16 other strikes countrywide. We as employers suggest that we look at the model of negotiations that we have in this country and perhaps copy from other models such as those that exist in the Nordic countries to be able to negotiate better.
I know that employers are concerned about increased wages and its impact on the economy. I have therefore directed the Cabinet Secretary for Industrialization to urgently convene a meeting with stakeholders so that we can explore measures to cushion our employers also from costs associated with non-labor factors.
The cost of living, as evidenced by a 57-month high inflation rate of 11.48%, has been rising, partly attributed to rising costs of production.
In this regard, we commend your government for the consideration which was made in this year's budget to reduce the price of some basic food items such as maize and to increase the income tax brackets by 10%. We believe there is need to extend this further to address other food items such as rice, sugar and milk.
As production costs keep rising, sometimes warranting layoffs, some jobs being created are not sitting well in a number of quarters.
Even if we are poor, let us stay with our daughters, our sisters, our children. We should not export modern slavery to Arabic world.
Tumesema ya kwamba especially to certain countries in the Middle East, we still maintain a ban on domestic workers until we have reached a position where we can agree on terms and conditions for our workers.
Well, now eyes are all set now on the employers to see what is at stake for them, especially as they implement this 18% minimum wage increment announced by the president on Labour Day, stated to look at also as a New Year's message in 2017, even as we gear up for the general elections in August the 8th. Reporting from Uhuru Park, my name is Laban Cliff Onserio.